Hey girl. Hey girl, hey. Thank you. I did a hair journey vlog. If you want to go watch it later, you could go watch it. See my natural hair and everything. Hey Lorenzo. I am trying to pull up these comments. I'm not gonna lie, I thought everybody was gonna be like upset with my review. I thought I was gonna lose mad subscribers. I was like, ugh, people gonna be mad. But surprisingly, you guys, I guess I wasn't the only one feeling the way I was feeling. I'm going to bring up your channel. The comments, bringing up the comments. So how's everybody's day going? Yeah, I know, but sometimes I lose subscribers when they don't agree with me. I don't know why people just unsubscribe. Instead of just saying you don't agree, I don't understand it. I mean, everyone's not gonna, feel the same. That's the point of like different reviewers, because everyone's gonna have a different opinion. So it was really like, I don't know, I was real nervous. No, of course I'm gonna be me. That's why I posted it. I can't be nobody else because it's not gonna be authentic, okay? And I like to talk to y'all, so y'all gotta know the real me. Okay. Am I done? I'm not done. All right, let's see. I hope everybody turned on their notifications so that they could come into the chat, because it's time. So this episode, y'all, I'm so glad it's over. I'm not even gonna lie, because I was like, this is starting to get repetitive. But it's bittersweet because it's like I actually enjoy watching it, and I actually enjoy reviewing it. But that 2 hours, oh my God, it takes a lot of energy. So, where do I start? Should I start from the bottom or the top? I'm actually on the actual comments. I'm not like on the video, how I was put on the video, so we'll see how it goes. Give it a few more minutes to see who else gonna jump in, and then we gonna get started. Okay. So how's everybody's day going? How's the Saturday? I'm up. I was like trying to clean and stuff, but it wasn't really working. Start with the first comment. But on YouTube, they don't go in order. Oh, I could sort them. Newest first. And then I guess I'll start from the bottom. That makes sense. Let's see. All right. The first comment. Okay, so first comment comes from Cool Runnings, and yeah, of course. So the first comment comes from Cool Running. He says, 100% agree. I was so aggravated. Michael is not the spokesperson for Brandon. They handled that terribly. And of course, somehow Taylor still managed not to get called out on anything. Y'all, okay, so I meant to say it in a review, but I was just going. So what? No one called her out. When she was talking about that tape, I was sitting there like, why didn't Kevin say anything to her? Like, so you can't see why he would be upset with that. Like the way he kept calling everybody else out about this stuff. Why he just bypassed her little statement on that video? I didn't understand that. I was so confused. Like why he just didn't, say like, can't you see it was wrong? He didn't do any of that. He called Michael out. He called Mika out about being soft. He called Katie out. somewhat, barely. But I don't understand why she just keep getting away with murder, y'all. So then he said, and I'm glad I'm not the only one who felt that way about Mika. She never has Michael back, and even enough most of the time he didn't deserve it. She couldn't even slightly have it when he was clearly being badgered during this interview. The least she could do was hush. She just talked too much. You don't think he called Mika out? I think he kind of, sort of, a little bit. When he was asking her, like, do you think you could have been a little bit softer, a little bit more vulnerable? I think that's all we wanted from Mika from the whole season. Besides this episode where she was just talking too much, like way too much, we didn't really want too much from her. We just wanted her to, you know, kind of like just be a little bit more softer. Stop being so harsh all the time. Didn't say a word to her. Her story was jumbled as heck. She still never apologized for anything Kevin could have had. Exactly. It was literally like it didn't make any sense. I don't know what the free water had to do with anything. I don't know how she went from saying she saw him and did not see him, and then she saw him talking to her guy friend, but Brandon said they was kissing up on each other. And I'm just like, something about this whole story is not making sense. It's making make sense because, like, I don't understand how you just go and grab your friend and then if he had y'all. So I was thinking, I think he got photos and they didn't show it. Because if he had photos of her actually assaulting him, I could see them not showing it. After the way they handled that interview, the way they handled the whole Married at First Sight reunion the other night, I can actually see them not posting the videos because they really was out to get him. Right. She owned up to it. I was glad Mika owned up to it. I was so glad Mika owned up to it. And because, like, she noticed that she didn't want to be that girl because we all saw that girl. We was like, why she got to be the angry black girl? You know, just so angry all the time. But that's why I was just sitting there like, yeah, no, she didn't do anything. Like, they could have had him on Skype. This is what I understand. When she kept talking about, oh, we can't communicate through a third party. So how is it that you could be up here communicating through a third party about y'all experience and he can't? What did Kevin respond to? What did he say? Did he apologize? Because, like, all Michael was saying was, like, I'm not trying to bring down another black man on TV. And then for Kevin to go up there and be like, oh, he acted an a-hole. And I'm sitting here like, at this point, it's not making none of us look good, okay? Taylor don't look good. Mika don't look good. Brandon don't look good. Michael don't look good. Kevin don't look good. At this point, we all, as African-American race, on Married at First Sight, is not looking good, period. Yeah, her fake tears, that's all she do. She want to always want to go into them crying. Girl, if she don't cut it out with them daggone tears, getting on my last nerve. My last nerve. Always fake crying like she really wanted this marriage. And I'm pretty sure. I wish somebody would have recorded it. Y'all never know. Somebody probably got the footage and gonna post it now that they know who they are. Because, you know, a lot of people probably don't watch it, so they probably don't think, you know, twice about it. But people always recording stuff. He said since Brandon put hands on Taylor, he thought Michael should have been in support of Brandon and made him mad. When did they say anything about Brandon putting hands on Taylor? Because I don't remember hearing that. Did I miss that? I don't remember hearing that. I heard, from what I got from it, he had actual pictures of her assaulting him. So I don't understand. Did I miss something? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Oh, I didn't miss it. Because I need to know if Michael actually put hands on Taylor, that's a whole nother thing. But I don't know. No one said anything about anybody putting hands on anybody. Okay, so Mito said, I'm over it too. It was draining. It was not appropriate to talk about Brandon when he wasn't there. It wasn't cool to put Michael on the spot. Poor Austin was so uncomfortable that Kevin tried to cause more drama, digging to find out who told Derek and Katie that Katie cheated the day after the honeymoon. So y'all think it was Austin who told them? What's that?
Boy wings.
Oh, that's fine. You get macaroni and cheese?
I got 2 large ones.
Oh, that's good. I'm good with that.
You want to see soul, you want me to go to
well, they both went to jail, right? But I heard, okay, so from what it sounds like, Brandon got the pictures. It sounds like Brandon got the pictures. So if Brandon got the pictures, then it means that Taylor did it. Because I'm not going to take pictures of myself assaulting somebody. But if he pulled out his camera, his phone, he had to pull it out for a reason. Remember when they was in that bathroom and Brandon pulled out his phone? Brandon is not a stupid guy. So I believe that if he pulled out that phone, he had a reason, y'all. Y'all not going to sit here and tell me he ain't have a reason. Because Brandon know when to pull out that phone. We got proof of that. Do we think Austin's the one who was telling Derek about Katie? I was pissed, Kevin, and he wasn't there to say Brandon did that. Right. It's not even Austin, okay? It's not even Austin. It's what's her name? It's Jessica who was nosy, okay? Jessica always got something to say. Austin and Jessica try to stay out of the BS. No, Austin tries to stay out of the BS, okay? Jessica, on the other hand, is a piece of work, okay? We see her on the low, okay? Mika told Derek about Katie. Mika told Derek, Miss, I didn't say anything. I just need to let y'all know it wasn't me. I just need to let y'all know it wasn't me. I just got to let y'all know. So then he said, poor Austin. Okay, so then Taylor seems to leave out a lot of her story. Seems like there were a lot of missing pieces. Exactly. And Katie is a horrible human being. Exactly. Also, I wish that hadn't showed the clip in front of Zach of Mindy talking about how good looking she thought he was. Everybody knew how good looking Mindy thought Zach was. Okay, that's why Zach was acting like that. Okay, talk about something. That's why she was like, how you know I'm attracted to you? Girl, bye. From the moment you lay eyes on that man, that's all you kept telling him was how handsome he was. Putting your hands all over him, feeling all on him, girl. She ain't fooling nobody but herself. And Austin and Zach already saw it. He already saw it. He watched it. I thought Taylor looked good to you when Derek said something. Yes. Taylor, yup. Because y'all know Derek and Taylor, you know, looked like they had, well, I'm not going to say. I think it was innocent. But everybody else want to speculate and think that they had something going on. Jessica stirs the pot, yup. But you don't see her getting involved? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So then Buddha says, this was a sorry ass episode. I'm not into Michael being a liar, but the host asking him about Brandon was not cool. Exactly. Like, that's what I don't understand. If they wanted Brandon's side, they could have easily had him at home. Do y'all not know that right now in quarantine, I don't know if y'all watch The Real, but The Real talk show is actually on TV, okay? On actual TV. It was 5 different cameras at their house, okay? So you can't tell me we couldn't get an interview from Brandon, no type of way, okay? All this technology they got, they could have called that man up. They could have had a phone call with that man. They could have did anything, okay? They could have shot him a whole different day separate just to get his side. so he wouldn't have to be around Taylor. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that. That was all the setup. What else? She said Mika was actually doing way too much. Yup, she was doing way too much. Every time we turned around, here she go talking about stuff that didn't even have nothing to be talked about. Even at the end of the show, she's over there still talking about how they became friends. Girl, bye. You the only one who want all these friends. She must not got no real friends in real life or something for her to be wanting these friends so bad. I don't know. It was sad. She should have kept quiet, shaking my head. Taylor was, Mandy and Zach, plus BS. Derek and Katie, we all know that wasn't going to last. Katie is full of SHIT, trying to creep with her friend's ex-husband. Yes, what was that about? Why was she trying to... Yo. Y'all can't tell me it was innocent if y'all wanted to. I can't believe those tattoos. Those little fake, phony tattoos. They was better off just saying it. Why they had to act like this because they friends? They know they ain't nobody's friends. Exactly. That's why I was like, why does she still want to be friends with Lindsay? Even, okay, first of all, her and Katie ain't no real friends. So I ain't even going to include that in absolutely nothing. But at the end of the day, how the heck, how in the world did she want to be friends with Lindsay later on down the line because they got mutual friends? Make it make sense. It's not making sense. JJD said, girl, Mika's makeup was not it. Y'all, okay, so let me tell y'all. So at first I was like, oh, she looks nice, right? And then I started looking harder and I'm like, something looks weird. And I'm like, it's the makeup. And then I was like, what's up with the wig? Like, why is sticking up just a little bit in the back? Like, her braids they not flat enough or something for her wig or something. I don't know. She didn't look good for me. She didn't look good for me at the reunion. It was all a no for me, okay? Just a big no for me, for Mika. The dress was nice, though. I'll give her that. The dress was nice, but the makeup and the hair, the wig, she should have did that little twist out thingy she had going on at the decision day, because that was nice. That was a nice little twist out. So Sherlina said, I normally like the show, but this season was so boring and fake. Looking forward to Married at First Sight couple cam, though. So she said at 2035, okay, girl, go off, LOL. Well said. Yeah, because it frustrated me a little bit because everybody, she was borrowing that wig from Taylor. Yo. You funny. She borrowed that wig from Taylor. First of all, I don't think Taylor got any other wigs. I'm just saying. I don't think she got any other wigs to borrow. I don't, because she keep wearing the same one. And then when she tried to switch it up, she realized it was a no and she put it back. And then she said, so back to what I was saying, I was so agitated because everybody was criticizing Brandon about the way he was blowing up and talking about how he was always having a fit and he was always acting crazy on camera. But then when Michael is not acting a fool and not acting crazy on camera and actually choosing to walk away, that's a problem too. And I'm just sitting here like, let these people handle confrontation the way they want to handle it. No, everybody's way of handling confrontation isn't right, but we all not the same people. So some people handle things different. And Michael at that time just decided, hey, I'm not about to argue. I'm just going to walk away because I feel uncomfortable. That's why I didn't understand. That's why I was a little bit upset, because I was like, why everybody's so judgmental about the way people how they handle confrontation? I'm pretty sure we all done blew up in somebody's face before. I'm pretty sure we all done walked away from somebody before. Like, come on, let's not act like none of us had these experiences. She's obsessed with Taylor. Are they now next week? Are you? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? Okay, why wouldn't I? I need to know, okay? I need to know. I actually need to go catch up on like a season or two, because I think one of the couples I saw, I don't know them. So I need to go catch up. I need to go catch up. So then Charlene said also, Mika said on Married at First Sight Unfiltered that Michael did more petty things that we didn't see on camera. So I can understand why she was throwing shots at the reunion. I don't know. Shake and go wig. She had 5 months to get a new one. It still came with the same one. Still came with the same one. Exactly. It wasn't the time for her to start bashing him. Michael has been ganged up so much this season, and it's like, dang, poor man. Like the whole dinner table when they ganged up on him, I'm like, just let Mika get him together. She been doing it the whole season. Why y'all all gotta start confronting him? The same thing, like the way Kevin, like, why you bombarding this man with questions about Brandon? Like, that was all wrong. I don't like the way they was doing him. It doesn't excuse what he was doing, but that don't mean two wrongs still don't make it right. Two wrongs still don't make it right. Lorenzo, what you doing down here in these comments? All I know is you better cut it out. Zach talking circles on purpose to avoid questions. Yeah, we know that. I like Kevin as a host though, but expecting Michael to speak for Brandon wasn't cool. Mika was throwing shots during the past, and I was like, girl, chill. I normally like Mika though, and yes, the makeup was trash. I was kind of surprised Katie cheated. She should have just said no on decision day. Why were you surprised Katie cheated? Katie been trying to get back to her exes for day one, okay? Since we went in the interview with Katie, Katie was trying to get back to her ex. That is not a surprise for me. What? That was not a surprise. I don't know why. I don't know why you were surprised, girl. Why were you surprised? Reason for Mika to throw shots at Michael, especially when she just said she was too hard on her. Okay, so yeah, she did admit that she was done. Like, you know, she didn't want to be that person. I don't know what was up with Mika. I don't know what she was on this episode that she felt like she had to like be so aggressive. Her whole everything, every chance she got, and it wasn't. So this is the thing. I just don't understand what was her motive, because you already left this man. You're obviously not dating him no more. You're not going to be married to him no more. You don't want anything to do with him. So then let him be. Why you got to keep, trying to make it look like, make it more than what it is? We already seen your relationship go down the drain. So you sitting here making it worse is not making you look any better. It's making you look like you hurt. She must be hurt the way she was acting. It seemed like she was hurt. See, which is why she can't keep a man. She's just aggressive. Yeah, it's like, girl, like, dang. At no point did she just be quiet. At no point. No point. So then Lucy said, love your review, on point. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you. So Julian said, I agree with every point you made. As a black woman, I wouldn't speak on controversial topics against a black person in a white space, especially when the person isn't there and if it wasn't involved in the situation. Kevin started feeling himself, honey, and thought the cast would owe him the tea. I'm so proud of Derek because Katie needed to be dragged. Yes, Katie needed to be dragged because I don't know why in the world he was out there why she was threatening him not to talk about the situation. And I'm so glad that he just spoke his mind. And yeah, girl, you're right. You do not do that. You can't be on national television trying to bring somebody else down. Like, we all trying to win. You're not making it no better. It's bad enough that this whole season is trash. It's bad enough that Brandon been through so much. Now you want Michael to get up here and bash him? For what? For what? Why? Y'all already did it enough when they play all those millions of clips of him blowing up. You want to know why the race is brought up? Race was brought up because Michael brought it up. When Michael was trying to get across the fact that he didn't want to bring another black man down on TV. So the fact that Michael brought it up to Kevin, who is a black man, which is why even Kevin was like, let me close the door. Kevin went to close the door so they can have a private conversation, because it's a brother thing. It's a a connection that they, as African American men, had a moment. But even the Married at First Sight cameras couldn't understand that and wanted to keep going. It's not necessarily about the situation about race, but it was brought up by Michael because that's how he felt. So that's what brought race into it. If that makes sense? You get what I'm saying? I don't think he played the race card. I think he was just making a point on how he felt about it, which is why he said it off, not on the floor. He said it to Kevin, another black man, in the private space of that room, because he didn't even say it all the way. I just understood what he was trying to get out. You went to school with Mika? We could tell Mika's smart. I know for a fact she's definitely smart, okay? But yeah, so I hope I made that clear. It wasn't really necessarily about pulling the race card. It was just about him trying to connect with Kevin on why he didn't want to say what he was, even if he was actually feeling that way, he didn't want to do that. That's all that he was basically trying to do. It wasn't like he was like in a room, pulling a race card. It wasn't one of those situations. So Kim G24 said, as a married woman and someone who values marriage, it has been sad to witness the destination of this show. Now it's all fake ratings and drama. I don't think I'll be watching next season. On another note, Michael lies. But with that being said, Mika is so intent on being right and disgracing Michael. She does nothing out of care, and I wouldn't trust her either. Yeah, Michael could never trust Mika because she's always, she doesn't give him a safe space. And I think if she probably could have just tried to give that man a safe space and stop being so aggressive all the time, he probably could have opened up. Because all the times he opened up, it was because there was another person there walking them through it, okay? I just feel like they just wasn't matched right for each other. That's it. They both got two totally different attitudes. And I think in my first review, when I was talking about Mika and I was talking about Michael, I said I don't think they're going to get along because Mika seems so aggressive. And because Michael has a disability, a learning disability or some type of disability I'm not sure of, I know for a fact that she wasn't going to be patient enough for him. She was not patient enough for Michael, and that was the problem. Yeah, so that's what I think. I think that Mika just wasn't patient enough for Michael. Michael needs someone. That's why the whole, natural hair thing and everything that he kept saying about, when you have natural hair, you have patience. He needs someone to have patience with him, and she was not it, okay? She was not it. Not for him, no. She looked like she always up for a debate. Thank you, Cool Runnings. Okay, let's go. Where we at? Kimberly said, I'm not mad at you at all. As a matter of fact, you get a standing ovation. I said the same thing. Mika, shut up. She's going to be single for the rest of her life. Y'all, why she just couldn't be quiet? Why she just couldn't be quiet, okay? I just don't understand. You know how back in the day they used to be like a woman is supposed to be seen, not heard. I just wanted to say that, but I didn't want to sound like one of those girls. Because at that point, like, girl, you think you look good, just sit there and be pretty because you keep talking ain't helping. She just kept talking. Every chance she got, just opening her. Oh, she didn't have her braces on. Was her braces off? Because if she didn't have her braces on, that's probably why she kept talking. She probably wanted to show off her new teeth. You think she probably just wanted to show off her new teeth. I'm just saying. Hey, y'all, I got another question. Because I was thinking about it, because I was so riled up on my review, I couldn't, focus on, like, the little stuff that I always get into. But if Katie actually slept with her ex after the honeymoon, Does that mean that production just let it slide? Like, because wasn't they like recording them most of all the time? So does that mean that they just was like overlooking it or not saying nothing? Maybe they did say production told him. Maybe, y'all, it's a scandal. We need Married at First Sight, the scandal. That sounds like a scandal, girl. We need a movie. So this Olivia Beach said, best review yet. I felt this. This episode had me heated too. Love that you cursed. Oh, God. Y'all. When I was making a review, I was sitting there like, oh, Lord, I done cursed twice already. And I was like, you know what? It is what it is. At this point, I'm not going to take it back. I said it. I felt it. I got it out. I felt better about myself. Yeah, she'll have to. Now, production leaves at a certain time. I know they leave at a certain time, but Derek said that production told him too. So I'm going to just go ahead and assume that they knew what was up, okay? Everybody knew what was up except for Derek at the time. Yeah, Taylor did fall asleep in the hotel. Definitely fell asleep in the whole hotel. I can't deal with her. She just be aggravating me. Maybe you should read the replies back. You were skipping last week. It's not really no replies this time because I did this comment read early. Usually I wait till like Monday or Tuesday. It's only Saturday. It's only been 2 days. I put it up Thursday, so it's really only been like a day and a half. It's too many unanswered questions, right? Like, when did she go to this hotel to fall asleep? When did Katie have this time to have an affair? Like, what was really going on? Like, we done found out Mindy X was supposedly trying to come pick her up from the hotel after the honeymoon. It was a lot of stuff going on in this, season that we can't account for. We can't account for a lot of stuff. Yeah, we can't account for a lot of stuff in this. Well, I just joined in the live chat. What's going on? Oh, we just going over we're going over the comments from my last review on Married at First Sight. But how are you, Will Paul? So then Lorenzo said Jessica and Austin has completely lost his nuts to Jessica. I guess who's wearing the pants in this relationship. Hopefully these two will fulfill each other's lives. I actually think they'll do well. Cause Austin just seems like that guy that's just gonna cater to her needs. Lorenzo, will you cool it out in the comments? Will you stop harassing people? You and all your proof. Always want proof of something. Go ahead. Mindy has an Instagram podcast just saying Jessica, Mika, Taylor, Shani, and Dr. B were all on. Oh, Lord. Are you serious? Why ain't nobody tell me to go check it out? Okay? Come back to the comments when y'all see stuff like that. I get all of the notifications to my phone. I could have just been like, let me go check this out. We could have talked about that. What the heck was they talking about? First of all, nobody want to see Mika. Nobody want to see Taylor. Nobody want to see, I don't even know if I like Mindy to be like, I want to see her. I don't even know if I like her, though. I guess if you say so. All right, so I told everyone Brandon wasn't soft. People were saying he's only flipped on production because they couldn't lose their job, but he stepped to the dude Taylor was with. He stepped to, what you talking about in the bar? Cliff, you talking about Brandon stepped to the dude Taylor was with? What you talking about? You know, I always gotta figure out what you talking about. Don't call me slow either. Taylor's story. So Taylor's story about Brandon stepping to the guy. Production was there. I'm confused. Mindy said she left Zach and Lizzie behind but forgave Kitty. That's so stupid. That's so stupid because if Katie, let me tell y'all something. If Katie didn't realize how he treated Mindy, or if it wasn't on national TV, I should say. Not even if she didn't know. If it wasn't on national TV, she definitely would still date Zach. She probably hooked up with Zach for fun because, you know, she all about a physical connection. She all about a physical connection. So then he said Katie and Derek, no excuse for Katie's disgusting behavior. It's funny how Married at First Sight didn't really put pressure on her for her inconsistency or cheating. Thank you, they didn't. That's why I was sitting here. Okay, so in the beginning, it looked like we was getting somewhere, y'all. I was like, okay, Kevin, do your thing. But I just felt like it was a couple of little things he just kept letting slide through the loops. And I'm just like, why is he not addressing this? Why is he not saying nothing? Why is Katie cheating not that big of a deal until the end, right before 3 minutes before the show was over? Like, we need to go into this. They spent so much time on trying to make Brandon look like a bad guy that we didn't get no details barely on anything else. Because Katie and Mindy not really friends, okay? That was just Mindy putting on a good face. Mindy not that stupid. I hope she not. No production wasn't there, but Brandon filmed them together. He filmed it himself? Oh yeah, he said that. He said he had video footage of her assaulting him and of them two kissing and making out. So you think Brandon did approach them and start stalking Taylor? He was definitely soft on Taylor. He was definitely soft on Taylor. He tried it. He tried it a little bit with Mindy, but not enough. I mean with Katie, but he ain't push it like he should have. But I want to see Brandon's film because Taylor said she was not kissing or hugging up on that guy. And I think she was like, girl, we all think she was lying. Okay? That's why he was like, so is that more than just a friend? And she was like, yeah. So you mean to tell me you was out at the bar, okay? Let me get this straight. You was out at the bar. You was drunk, obviously, because you had to go get some water. And the only time you want to go get some water if you drunk at a bar, if you need to, get it together, okay? So she went to go get some free water. And you mean to tell me you out with your dude and you wasn't, feeling on him a little bit, trying to touch on him, kiss on him a little bit. Like, don't even try it. Ain't nobody stupid. Yes. She had way too many hoes. Hey, Kimberly. She had way too many holes in her story. That's why I was saying here, like, why we can't get Brandon's side. Like, I feel like they got footage, they got the tapes, they got whatever Brandon need, but they do not want to put it out there. And Brandon don't have an Instagram, so he can't put it out there. We gonna have to get Brandon an Instagram because he playing games with us, okay? He can't just leave us and not give us the rest of the details after we've been trying to figure out what's going on between him and Taylor. Yeah, they talking about cyberbullying her and she's not that bad. Did y'all see her brother threaten Derek? Derek put up the screenshots of her brother threatening him. Did y'all see that? Exactly. They did not show all the stuff that she did to him. They definitely didn't. If we never watched the show, we wouldn't think the way that they displayed it, you would think Derek was such a horrible guy. But yeah, so apparently Derek posted screenshots of Katie's brother threatening to beat him up, okay? I saw it. I was like, oh, that's crazy. And Derek was like, well, I didn't even do anything to your sister, basically. She did it to herself, but I'm not scared to walk. I'll still be walking the streets. I was like, look at Derek out Harper. Katie is a classic bully. They can't dish. Hey, ass Harper. They couldn't dish it, but exactly. She want to be out here acting all tough, but she can't take some people talking bad about her. She might as well just close her Instagram account like Taylor did when she first was getting bashed for doing that to Brandon. No, he does not deserve that. Poor Derek. I feel like, why? Like, somebody, I don't know why no one gave it to her. Did y'all watch the couples couch? Did anybody give it to her on the couples couch? Because I don't watch couples couch, but I just feel like the couples should have been going in on national TV for us. Go threaten Zach. Put Zach with Katie, okay? So they both can look crazy to freaking together. They deserve each other. Matter of fact, they deserve each other. Okay, so then Lorenzo said, am I still here, y'all? Y'all can still hear me and everything? I'm starting to get hot. I hate when I start getting hot. Can y'all still hear me? Am I here? Am I here? Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure because my little light on my computer is red, and I don't know if that means y'all can't hear me or see me. I don't know what that means, y'all. Okay. So, Lorenzo on Taylor and Brandon, he said, as usual, all the time. Taylor is excused as usual, and her behavior is supported by the Married at First Sight. This show is a joke and no self-respect. Black men should never apply for this show again. As a matter of fact, what you do will always be painted negatively, no matter what the other person does. The host needs to get a smackdown. If only Mike had my kind of personality. Okay, so I'm gonna have to disagree with that, Lorenzo, only because there has been several black people on Married at First Sight that has not been portrayed that way. Keith was not portrayed that way. I'm trying to think of all of even they would never, they don't display the black. I don't think they have an agenda against black men. I'm just gonna say I don't think that's what that's about. I think that they just use the content. Like, I think they're getting to the point where they're starting to use more of the drama, because last season with what's his name, Jamie and Elizabeth, between them two always arguing and fighting and making up, arguing and fighting and making up. I think people were intrigued by that because they were really like always flipping over tables, like really going at it, staying the night away from each other. Like, people, I think they realized that the ratings spiked because it was intriguing. So I think this season they decided that they was just going to, try to see if they could get some more of that, but instead they got a lot of that. And it didn't work out for none of those couples. See, it worked out for Beth and Jamie, but it didn't work out for them. I watched Couples Couch this morning. I love Beth and Jamie toxic stuff. Exactly. It's like, I think last season they got a spike in ratings because they were so like filled with drama. Like, we've always had people like fight, like arguing and stuff, but they were real more like intense. And the fact that they stayed together at the end of it made it even more like surprising. And I think they was going for maybe the same route, but they just screwed it up completely. Like, completely. You still looking for Kid? Girl, he is on Instagram. Okay, he just be going live all the time. I be like, let me click on that real quick. Really quick. Oh yeah, and it was another Keith. The other Keith that's married to the other girl. Yeah, it's not a black man thing. It wasn't. I think they were just looking for drama this season. And they got it. They got it. Okay, so then Lorenzo 4 Mika and Michael. Here we go again. Another hit piece on Michael as usual. Mika always painted as the catch that she's absolutely wasn't. The host was an imbecile and shouldn't for him in admitting anything. Mika is excused and her self-assessment wasn't good enough as always. Sound condescending and dismissive of her bad traits. The host is clearly a feminist and Mike shouldn't have answered any of the questions, but that he didn't want to answer. Mika's always trying to paint a bad image of Mike. Even Austin tried to defend Mike, but he's too much of a female to stand up. Y'all are all wrong and the same as the host, who's an absolute imbecile. I don't know what you're talking about because we all agree that Mika needed to shut up. Oh yeah, you know what? I'll put it in a comment when we leave. Oh, Doug. Was it? No, was it? No, it was Jamie. No, it wasn't Jamie. It was the other dude with the spiky hair. Oh, God, I can't remember his name. He was always getting in with production. Last season, he was getting mad at production because they wanted him to do homework assignments and stuff. And he was like, we going to do it, but you can't tell us when to do it. And they was trying to get them to do the exercise so they could get the footage. I remember that. He was the one that was with the other girls. He was crazy, too. He was acting, matter of fact, he was acting like Brandon with them cameras. That's his name, AJ? Okay, AJ. Yeah, he was acting crazy too. Now that you say it, I think about it. Yeah, he was out there acting nut with the production too. Everybody in the daggone production. Because they was trying to get him to do it. They was trying to get him to do the exercise, and he was like, I'm gonna do it when I want to. I remember that. I remember that clearly. Mindy and Zach. Another hit piece on Zach. Funny how they didn't show how they were together and dating. Suspect once again for Married at First Sight. Mindy deserves a committed partner, but didn't make it easier on Zach with her non-bathing self. So y'all think that she really wasn't bathing? I know we joked about it a few times at the beginning, but y'all really think that she wasn't bathing? Because you know she posted an Instagram picture of her actually coming out the shower. Talk about something for all you guys who don't think I bathe. Yeah, I'm sure production is hard to deal with because, like, could you imagine you just sitting there doing your regular life stuff, you sitting there trying to have a conversation with your boo, somebody you getting to know, and then here go the cameras sitting there like, okay, it's time for y'all to do the exercise on trust. And you like, well, damn, I don't want to do an exercise on trust. I just want to, watch TV real quick. Like, I don't want to do that right now. And they like, well, you got to, like, we not on a set. We just supposed to be, this a reality TV show. This isn't, a movie set. Yeah, I agree with you. But I mean, it got to be some type of level to it. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's a lot going on when it comes to the production of reality TV shows and stuff like that. Because they do say a lot of these reality TV shows are scripted. So people be signing up thinking that they just going to be up there living their best life. And then they got to come to find out that they got to have drama. They got to start a pod. They got to do all different types of stuff. Yeah, she just kept saying Derek needs to win her over. And I'm like, how? What else do he need to do? He done did all the special romantic stuff, tried to work on stuff with her, all this good stuff. And at the end of the day, all she kept doing was bringing up more stuff to him for him to be mad at, bringing up more stuff for him to try to fix. Like, she just was getting on my nerves. But yeah, the cameras definitely wasn't for Brandon or AJ at that fact. Because he definitely had it up to here with them too. You think he was just looking for something to dislike? Because he called her out on that shower like twice. And she had to make it a point to say that she took a shower that time they was having that conversation. Like, so I'd like to take really, really hot showers. And when I got out, my skin is red. You see it? She had to prove to him that she was in the shower. I was like, she is a whole mess. Yeah, I don't know. They funny. right, so not only did Brandon have to deal with production, Taylor was filming him for her IG. Exactly, he was getting always. He was dealing with production, and then her always pulling out her camera, ready to record something. Yes, Zach wasn't looking for anything to dislike about me. Okay, no, okay. I think he was turned off when she was so attracted to him. I think so too. Because when she was all over him, it was like, oh my God. Now, as a female, I don't care how attractive you think a man is, okay? You need to make him want you, okay? You need to, seduce other ways, okay? You need to make him want you. You don't need to be sitting there damn near groveling over him. She's like, oh my God, just always feeling on him and being all extra. Like, don't no man want no girl like that. Nope. He always, the one thing Zach didn't bring, it was always Mindy bringing it up, but Zach kept trying to defend himself about it. He kept lying about he wanting to work on the marriage, he's trying, he wants to build the he was lying about it. She kept bringing the fact up that he wasn't attracted to her, still trying to get a different response or trying to reach at something that he wasn't ready to give her. I think that's how that interaction went between them two. She kept trying to figure out, like, why is he not attracted to her, and he kept trying to figure out a nice way of telling her she's just not it. Okay, you're too skinny for one. Your skin may be a little bit too pale for my liking. You are really like, he just didn't have a nice way to say it. He was trying to figure out, instead of saying you not my type, I'm just gonna keep trying to build attraction. I'm gonna keep trying to build attraction. Yeah, I think that she kept bringing it the fact that after that one time he said it, every conversation they had after that was about that. Like, just all the time. And I'm just like, Mindy, let it go, girl. Let it go. It's not there. But this attraction? What you mean? Y'all know y'all just can't be putting stuff out there and y'all know that's why I'm always like, explain. Because I don't know what y'all be talking about. I don't think it's unreasonable for Zach to not find her attractive, but he should have gracefully bowed down and say he's not interested instead. That was the whole point. That's why Zach looks like a fool. That's why nobody was liking Zach. It's nothing wrong with him not liking Mindy. It's the fact that he kept like trying to beat around it. I wanted to build attraction. It was for TV, because if it wasn't for TV, he would have been like, nah, not gonna do it. Sorry, not my thing, not my type, not even about to try it. He just kept, prolonging it. That's why he didn't hang out with her when they wasn't filming and none of that other stuff, because it was never for, like, once he checked out, he completely checked out. Keep your crown. He did not have to mislead Mindy to think she had a shot. Exactly. That's the problem that we all had with Zach. It wasn't the fact that he wasn't attracted to her. It was the fact that he kept acting like he wanted to build the attraction, or he was going to try, and he never had the intention of trying, okay? Even when he did come and try to stay the night, what'd he do? He went in the other room and locked the door. Please. Zach ain't fooled nobody, okay? Absolutely nobody but himself, okay? He the one want to keep believing that he wasn't there for for TV, and we all know it. He was. Yep. Yep. Shut the door. He locked that door too. I ain't beat. I heard the click. Could you imagine somebody staying down at your house and they go in the door in the room and lock the door? Like, what you think I'm about to come here and murder you in your sleep? Don't be locking doors in my house. He didn't care if it was a fire or nothing. He was gonna lock that door. I am not beat. No, it's because you keep trying to make it seem like we don't like Zach because he is attracted to Mindy, and that's not the case. We don't like Zach because he led Mindy on and it was all for TV. He did swear. I felt so bad. It was funny. Because she sat there, she pulled out his sweatpants and she folded them up all nice and neat, and she put in the 2 little items in the little drawer in the room, and she's sitting on the bed like she just waiting for him to come over there. And then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go sleep in the other room. We're in the room with her door wide open, like you can see right into his room, and just closed the door and locked it. Yes, we don't like him because I don't have the key.
I know. That's why I'm trying to visit it.
They're not in the pocketbook?
No.
They're not on the table?
No.
I don't know where they at. I don't know. Hello, we don't like that because he played exactly. Give me 1 second, y'all. One. Okay, I'm back. Y'all can hear me? Yes, and we don't like him because he was messing with Lindsay. Okay? We got reasons not to like Zach, okay? It doesn't make it right, okay? Nothing he did was right. You want to know? My husband said that too. My husband was like, why would they pair him? When he watched them, he was like, why would they pair him with her? And I was like, that's not nice. That's not nice. But he was like, no, for real though. Like, why would they pair him with her? So when I was looking at it, and that's why I said in one of, I think it was one of our lives we was talking, and I was like, when they asked him if you're not attracted to, the girl or whatever, would you still want to stay? They knew what they was doing, y'all. It was a setup. The reunion was full of, it was a mess. It was a whole freaking mess, okay? At first, it was like, oh, it's good. It's cool, we get into some stuff. And then it went completely left when they tried to get Michael to talk about Brandon. That's when it was just like, you know what? Forget this. Okay. Why was it okay for Derek not to give up his source that told him Katie had sex with her ex after the honeymoon, but it was wrong for Zach not to give up his source, Lindsay? Because the source the source was the cast and production. What do you mean? Okay, first of all, you can't put someone on spot on a part of the cast and production. You talk about someone no one knew. Mindy was asking him about a personal question about her friend. That was her actual friend in real life, okay? It was never TV. That was her actual friend in real life, okay? He lied. You trying to compare that with production telling or whoever on the cast told Derek about that situation? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. That's her actual friend. That's her actual friend. I don't know when they told him though. Y'all think they told him after they broke up? Because look, okay, think about it like this. They all have loyalty to each other to a certain extent because they're in this process together, right? But Zach loyalty should have been with Mindy, not Lindsay. Zach loyalty was with Lindsay, which was the problem, okay? He was supposed to be loyal to his wife, okay? He was supposed to be honest to his wife, not to Lindsay. That didn't make sense. That's why everybody was upset. Yeah, his loyalty was wrong. He was trying to cheat, okay? Loyalty. He was supposed to be loyal to Mindy, not Lindsay. The whole cast had they had their thing going on where it was like, okay, I know some stuff. I don't want to cause no more drama, but this was going on. The dynamic was different, in my opinion. So, poor Mindy got more play from... She sure did. Alright, his lawyer was supposed to be Katie. That was his wife. No, not the same. Not the same, Cliff, not the same. She cheated on him. You don't go to the person who cheat. No, you don't. Her loyalty was been gone when she cheated. What are you talking about? His loyalty was not supposed to be with her. She was the one cheating. She was the one cheating, man. She left. She don't owe. She's not owed any loyalty. I owe you my loyalty because you cheated on me to tell you who told me you cheated on me. Get out of here. Get out of here, Cliff. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it really is. Okay, I'm done. I promise. I'm done. No, he said that he found out that she cheated on him through people of the production and cast. You said why it was okay not for him to tell everybody that. We was like, because he didn't want to go put it out there to everybody, like who said it and put them on the spot. He no longer owed her any explanation, okay? She admitted to it. She admitted to it though. She got on national TV and she didn't hesitate. She didn't blink an eye. She actually tried to defend it. She tried to make it make sense why she cheated. She went up there like, but it was just physical. It was just physical because me and Derek was never physical. We wasn't physical in a long time. And he was like, it's because of you. And she like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's because of her because she was getting her physical from somebody else. Katie's a whole trip, y'all. She's a whole trip. Ain't nobody got time for Katie. Who looked better? What you talk about? You said she looked better though. Who? Alright, well, where I'm at. So Danielle said, so you pretty much nailed it. Katie make me really dislike her because Derek is a good guy, and I know she wasn't all in from the beginning. And the fact that she went on a date with Zach shows the type of person she is. Taylor never intended to stay married because she acted single the whole time. Brandon said she's stayed out with guys. Her story doesn't add up. The cops won't arrest you for doing nothing. Mika just seems mean for no reason, and poor Michael has to be a spokesperson for something he has nothing to do with. It's just a mess. Had all my chest hurting. It had me in my feelings. Okay, I was sitting there like I can't. I felt connected. First of all, after 16 episodes of this, I'm connected. I'm emotionally invested at this point. Okay, so I was in my feelings. Okay. And exactly, they wasn't just going to arrest what's her name, Taylor, for no reason. She did something. I'm not beat. She definitely lied about something because I've never seen them just arrest two people because they can't figure out what was wrong. Somebody gets arrested, okay? Just somebody gets arrested. If for two people to get arrested, then y'all both had to be hitting on each other. Yeah, Katie's father had hope for a good son-in-law, and that's why he kept trying to talk her. That's why he asked her, like, are you always this intense? Because he like, she gonna scare that man away. And that's exactly what she did, because she want her physical connection. She's just a hookup girl, okay? She's one of those girls, like, you know, in the Bible they say that every woman isn't intended to be a wife. It says that in the Bible, and I really believe that she is not intended to be nobody's wife, okay? Just because you're a woman does not mean that you're intended to be a wife. She's not intended to be a wife. She's intended to be a hookup, okay? She's going to forever be a hookup because that's what she wants. She just wants someone to light her fire all the time. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, okay? Exactly. I said in the review, all she want to do is fight and fluff. Fight and fluff. I was screaming too, like, why you keep asking this man these questions? Y'all, I was so hot. I told y'all stop taking my notes and everything. And then, what else she say? Taylor was single from the beginning, yes, okay? Ever since she made that video, she's single. She was always single, okay? Standing at hotels with God knows who she was with. She's single, okay? She was always single, please. And then everybody want to look at Brandon like he the bad guy. Get out of here. Katie thrives on drama. Absolutely. Something's wrong. I don't know if it's her age or what. I don't know if she's still out here. I don't know what it is. Exactly. You the cheater. You don't get to say what I got to tell you. I didn't get there yet. Cliff, dang. We still all the way at the bottom of the comments. Plus, she backtracked. The guy was more than a friend. Oh, yeah. When he asked her, like, was he more than a friend? She was like, yeah. Ain't nobody got time for Taylor. She just works my nerves. I'm glad I ain't got to talk about her no more. I'm glad that didn't work out because now I don't have to see her no more Married at First Sight anything. Taylor team single. Yes. So Lauren said, I totally agree with this assessment. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. So Jetstream said, Chloe, I'm not mad at you at all. You were on spot. This season was too much and not in a good way. Derek, Mindy, and especially Austin and Jessica are the ones that need restraining orders from the rest of this mess. The reunion reminded me of one where the host called Luke out on trying to look good for TV. Doesn't look good on TV. And Zach, Michael, Taylor, and Katie, especially Katie, how they look 2 times worse and Katie 10 times worse with her BS come to the light. On a lighter note, at the end of the day, it's just a TV show and it's not that serious. Enjoy watching your reviews, Chloe. And P.S., I'm glad that both Derek and that turtle were set free. Yes, okay. We glad the turtle got out of there, okay? I'm glad Derek was set free too. And yeah, it was all a mess. The whole reunion was just a mess. And I can't believe I was so excited for it. Y'all was waiting, okay? I was waiting. I knew it was going to be some conversations, had some good stuff happening. But they took this all the way to the left, okay? They took it all the way to the left. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you. Katie got a pass, low-key annoying. I wish somebody would have just called her. Only person who did Katie in was Derek. Thank you. Only person who did Katie in was Derek. And the rest of them sitting there looking like they don't understand what's going on. Why ain't nobody have all them shocked faces for Katie the same way they had when they was asking Michael about Brandon? I don't get it. Y'all couldn't understand why Michael was mad that he didn't want to talk about Brandon. But wasn't nobody upset when Katie said here talking about she was cheating on Derek and it was all good? Nobody was shocked eyes at that moment. I don't know why nobody dug in Katie or Taylor. Next year they need to let me do the reunion. They can't let me do the reunion because I'm about to write them a letter. What's the address? Go spam up Married at First Sight and tell them let me do the review next year. What's the name? Yes, I'm happy he stood up for himself too. So Kathleen said, I completely agree with most of your review and even laughed at the out loud at your I'm sorry routine. Very funny. I think Brandon didn't want any parts of this reunion, and that's why he wasn't there to speak for himself. I agree with your take on Mika somewhat. I could sympathize with her frustration at Michael's lies, but she came across at times as very cold, rigid, and guarded. Even her voice was like the monotone drill. Katie was the one who drove me crazy. Completely self-absorbed person, and she's supposed to be a child therapist, but her dating Zach was the last straw for both of them. Aside from Jessica and Austin, who was behind matching these people up. I guess it was to keep us watching. Like you might just watch this train wreck. So yeah, hold on, let me see what she did. She still was not sorry for the post she did on IG, which leads to believe she was the one. Yeah, she never apologized, y'all, because she didn't see anything wrong with it, okay? Like she said, okay, for one, I didn't think he was ever going to see it because he don't follow me. Like, just because he doesn't follow me, like, why would he even, see it? And second of all, I mean, that is what I asked the experts for, so I don't understand why it was a problem because that's what I asked them for. I'm like, it was at that very moment she was single. They definitely failed to hold Katie and Taylor accountable. Y'all, I don't get it. Like, was he scared? Did he not want to hurt their feelings? Did he not want to seem like, too harsh on the girls? Or what? But like the way, cause he got at Zach. He got at Zach a little bit. He got at Michael. He tried to get at Brandon through Michael. Okay? But he just let Katie and Taylor, even after she said all that about the video, he was just like, okay. And I'm like, no, you supposed to ask her, like, what do you mean you didn't think he was going to see it? What do you mean this is what you asked the expert for? You had a whole man upstairs outside that same very building that you was doing this video on, that you was married to. So I'm trying to figure out what you was trying to get at. What was you trying to say? He made Mika apologize. Well, he didn't make Mika apologize. He just helped Mika realize that she could have been a better person. And she apologized on her own. But I feel like if Mika probably wouldn't apologize, he probably would have just swept it under the rug too. After he asked that question, if she would have just gave her answer like, no, I felt like it was validated because he was always lying. And he would have been like, okay, makes sense. Yup, he asked her twice. He said, so what did you do in this relationship? She said, every time there was a problem, I would communicate this. And he said, so what did you do in this relationship? Because you're saying that he did this and he did this, so what did you do? And she kept saying, I communicated. And I'm just like, exactly. All she did was bring more problems, add more issues to it. Why didn't he say at that moment, okay, but you keep saying you doing all this stuff, and we can see all the things that he actually did. What have you actually physically done besides complain and bring up problems? He did not call her out. I was waiting for that, those questions. Yeah, he said to clarify, but we still ain't get no clarification. Yup, he did. That's why I was like, what is going on here? I thought, I just can't believe. That's why when I was sitting there, I'm like, why he not trying to figure out like what's going on with these girls? They were just letting them go. Katie said, I have an open mind. She did say she had an open mind. Like what? You had an open mind, so what you did in your relationship was have an open mind and communicate all your problems. Girl, get out of here. Yo, she definitely did say I had an open mind. Y'all, I am so done. Why, Lord? Why? God got a funny sense of humor when he made Katie, because she's a whole character. Cliff, we know Lifetime is a woman station, though. We know that. women watch Lifetime, so that's probably why they was trying to, you know, not go so in on them. But they needed to go in on. I'm telling y'all, I'm about to write them a letter and see if I could do the reunion next year. Let me host Unfiltered at least. Something, anything. So then Sissy said Brandon and Michael equals a couple. So I mean, in retro, it's funny. It's a funny statement, but no, I don't think so. I think they just connected with each other, and they just like they felt like they both was going through the same process the same way, so they was just like, let's just stick together. They got them brotherhood. That's all I think that was. Yes, everybody needs to grow on this show. Yeah, they both the same type of people. They connected their brotherhood. They realized that they had that they were going through the experience. They was having similar feelings about what was going on, and I think they just connected and they decided that they were going to stay to themselves to avoid, you know, extra drama. That's all I feel. The same way Mika and Taylor teamed up, because they both got their own issues. They feel like both of their men was trash, so they just became, you know, besties. That's all that happened. That's all that happened. So Momo said, girl, you went and loved it. Thank you. Why y'all was happy? I was so mad. I guess I got the madness out for y'all. And then this Olivia bitch said, Taylor's wig got bugs in it. Girl. Taylor wig, throw her wig away. No, matter of fact, between the wig, her nails, just throw the whole girl away. Y'all, I'm so tired of seeing her done down, okay? She act like she's the, you know, the SHIT, and she just be looking so raggedy. So raggedy all the time. Y'all remember Katie and Derek had the leak that the Lock and Key said, I could see myself getting married here. I knew she wasn't talking about a second way and shaking my head. Exactly. Yeah. I said that in the review. Katie was sitting there like, not with you. Not with you. Yeah, maybe married, but not second time, not with you anyway. The only problem was that they avoided communicating with their spouse while they had it. That was a big problem. They avoided talking to each other by talking to each other. Y'all know what I mean. So, okay. So when you said the retreat was a perfect time, but Michael was so busy talking about looking forward to seeing Brandon. This is what I think. It was a perfect time for them, but I think the fact that Mika didn't comfort him really, really hurt his feelings. And he just didn't want anything to do with her. And then the simple fact that she said, you can't sleep in the bedroom with me, I think that really, you know, helped him shut down even more. Because I even said it once in a commentary that pillow talk is very effective, okay? If they would have gotten that bed together, they could have talked. I mean, eventually you in a bed with someone, y'all right there, something is bound to be said. The fact that he was already closed off and then she cut him completely off, it was like for sure they were never going to get anywhere. I think that if he would have slept in that bed that night, I think they would have been able to talk about something. The fact that he slept in a whole different room made it even easier for them to ignore each other more. Like, you can't, it's like you don't never supposed to go to bed mad at your spouse, because you never know what could happen. So like usually when you get in bed, you know you feel some type of way, you turn over like, I don't like when you did, like, why you say that? Or I feel like pillow talk is something that, like, you know, couples have that keeps them, you know, bonded. So the fact that they didn't even get the chance to get in that bed and just talk to each other, or at least get out their feelings about anything, it didn't work out good. It was like building a wall up. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Keep your crown right. She didn't. She never gave him the space. So like even at that time when she realized that he wasn't talking to her, instead of her having a whole fit, she could have said, "Michael, what's wrong?" Instead of saying, she tried to beat around what the issue was too. So this is why you can't take. This is why you can't blame. They both don't communicate well because whenever, for instance, whenever my husband is feeling some type of way, I can tell it, I can feel it, I can hear it. Okay, so even if instead of me just ready to blow up, like I just go, "What's wrong? You okay?" All she had to do was say, "Why you so standoffish? What's going on?" And he would have just been like, "The fact that I was crying the other night and you didn't comfort me was messed up." They could have had a conversation. But instead of just asking him a question, she just wanted to start jabbing and jabbing. Like, that causes more confrontation. They both needed to learn how to communicate. Everything Michael liked, she hated. Y'all funny. Yes. Or even in the car ride trip. Yeah, they could have had plenty of times to have a conversation. But I think the fact that she's so aggressive, Michael completely shuts down. I think she should have just asked him simply, "Hey, what's going on with you? Like, I know we're not in the best of moods. I know everything is not perfect between us, but you really acting different. Like, you really acting different. Like, what's up?" Girl, she wasn't going to appreciate that breakfast. She was just going to talk a bunch of crap about it. Michael couldn't do nothing. I don't know, y'all. They was a mess. She definitely did eat that breakfast at the retreat, okay? She tore it up, okay? She was sitting there talking about something. They know we in here eating. They know we in here eating. Girl, get out of here. What's the rumor going down? I didn't hear it. She definitely did eat that breakfast, okay? She helped cook it, too. Yeah, Mika didn't want to be with Michael. Y'all, it was obvious. That's why y'all can't tell so well when to get something off their chest. It's not about, listen, everybody handled it different, okay? It was just funny as heck to me. Honestly, I could care less about them communicating because every time they communicate, it becomes a whole shebang, okay? It's just entertaining the way that Mika was just talking and he was just sitting there quiet. I was just like, this is hilarious. It's hilarious. What you mean Mika mentioned everything and hanging out with Brandon? Mike replied he's looking forward to hanging out with the guys and watching football. She said she was looking forward to building connection and some other stuff, if I'm not mistaken. But she definitely did say she was looking forward to like building their relationship stronger. I remember that part. He just turned around and said he was looking forward to watching football and something else. All right, where we at? Yeah, she did say something about building the connection and stuff. That's why she was asking him. He was just like, "Well, I'm looking forward to eating wings and watching football." Something like that. Y'all, I can't remember completely, but it was something along them lines. I remember that clear. I said it in the review. Go watch it over. So Rose said, he definitely checked out, but it was funny. I ain't even gonna lie. I was cracking up. Y'all, my sense of humor must be off. Because I was like, this is hilarious, okay? The whole thing was hilarious. It wasn't right, but it was funny. Especially when he said he wanted to end it on a high note, took that girl to the apple field and then didn't even talk to her, ate the good lunch. It was funny. I'm sorry. I was sitting there like, what high note is this man talking about? How he just gonna sit there and take the good lunch, not talk to her, throw the apples in the basket and everything? So I want to end it on a high note. Ain't nobody got time for Michael. Nobody got time for Michael. Cause I just didn't understand it. Like, what were we doing? It was funny. It was funny. I was cracking up like, yo, this gotta be for entertainment. It gotta be. It wasn't right, but it was hilarious. I don't care. Look, we gotta sit through. We gotta find the laughter in it because it was funny. So then Rose said, I was rooting for them too. If you go back and watch, I think the first review I did when I was like, oh, we got Mika and Michael, I was like, I think they'll be good. But then I was like, the only thing that's going to be a problem is that she may not be patient enough for Michael. I said it. And that's exactly what happened. Exactly. It was hilarious. It was even more hilarious because he said it in the confession, like, I want to end this on a high note. So I was expecting more, and I didn't get more. So I was confused. Like, what is this high note he is talking about? Like, I just was like, this is amazing. So Rose said, we're all sorry. This was a sorry season with 4 horrible matches. Katie awful. She said yes on D-Day to stay on Derek's health insurance. I see through you, Katie. I had no idea what Michael and Zach said because they confused me. We all know why Taylor went to the bar to shove that new boo in Brandon's face. Yup, I agree. I love to read that transcript of the restraining order hearing to find out what happened. Wouldn't we all, y'all? Wouldn't we all? Is that public record? Can we look it up? The host lost me when he kept pressuring Michael about Brandon. Mika needs a dose of shut up last night. Yes, she needed a big dose of shut the F up. Mindy girl, you need to cut off Lindsay and Katie. Yes, I don't know why she wouldn't be friends. What's wrong with Katie? With Mindy? They are not your friends. I love Derek. Katie provoked him into calling her out on her crap. She sure did, and he gave it to her. I don't think Derek would have said anything if Katie didn't call him a crazy liar. Exactly. Soon as she got up there and said he was a liar, Derek was like, oh, no, not today, honey. You're not about to come up here and call me out. And that's why she was like, I didn't say you were a liar. I said you were fake. No, honey. Okay, now we know for a fact that he's not lying because you didn't say he was a liar. She definitely did that. She took that man. Well, this is how she started it. Well, it was a bar that Brandon said he would never work there again. Get out of here. So we need that backstory, right? Because this going to make it make sense. We need the backstory. Get out of here. He was dancing like a child with that pudding. I got pudding. And while she's sitting on the blanket, what's wrong with her? Now that I'm thinking about it, what's wrong with this man? I don't know. Okay, so then she said, Derek is a nice guy and was too nice to say which cast member told him about the cheating. By the way, I think Katie told Jessica about sleeping with the ex the day after the honeymoon. At some point during or after filming, Jessica told Austin because married couples share juicy tidbits about mutual friends. Yup, I told you that pillow talk, that's how you stay connected. That's when you do all your talking and gossiping about everybody. I believe Austin told Derek about their earlier cheating incident only after Derek told him Katie slept with the ex and they were getting a divorce. She thinks that Derek told Katie, Austin told Derek after he found out they was getting divorced. So it was never really official. No one said anything during the actual filming. The high note was the pudding. Y'all funny. What I miss? Hold on. She wanted to look good. That was Katie's MO the whole time. So Millennium Mom said, Chloe, take a breath. As the saying goes, you went in and let it have. I'm sorry that I guess I was kind of harsh. I think I was I was amped, y'all. I was real amped. You couldn't tell me I wasn't in here talking to myself, y'all, because I was amped. Because that's all I'm really doing, just sitting here talking to myself. So MOT said, yup, Taylor no good as well. She purposely went with her date to a... Okay, no good as well. She purposely went with her date to a spot that Brandon goes to. I actually agree Mika could have kept it quiet when they were amongst the couples. Katie on this one episode was a combination of a whole season of Michael and Zach combined. Yes, saying a lot of nothing when everyone else can see she's a fraud. Exactly. Makes perfect sense to me. Katie was a liar, a manipulator, leading she was everything. She was definitely everything. I couldn't help the curses. So, like, normally, I'll if I curse during a review, I cut it out. Or I catch myself in the process of saying it and I, revamp it. But because they came out so naturally in this review, I was like, I didn't want to shoot it over. And I was like, at this point, this is how I'm really feeling. It's the last episode. It's the last review for this show. So, like, it is what it is. And that's what I said. It is what it is at this point. Like, this is how I'm really feeling. And I apologize because I don't want to offend anybody because everybody doesn't curse. And, everybody don't want to watch or hear that. But it was only two. We hear more of that on TV than anything, okay? We hear more of that on the radio than I did in that one little review. Yeah, I figured, hey, we grown. It's okay. Hey, D, hey. Why you want me to get in YouTube beef for what? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Cliff? What is wrong with you? Make it make sense. Positivity, love and positivity. Why I gotta be out here? Why? So there, Robbie said, are you all right? You seem upset during this review. You were like a different person today. Normally, your reviews are full of thought-provoking questions, fun, and laughter. I think that's your gift. Your laughter is infectious and makes others smile and laugh. Anyway, be well and stay safe. Aw. I'm fine, Robbie. I was upset. I know I wasn't, all perky. And I said it in the review. I said my energy for this episode is not like any other, review I've done. But my energy for it was how it was. I couldn't help it. I couldn't shake the feeling. So it had to come off like that. But I'm good. Don't worry. We're going to be back at these fun reviews in no time. They coming. Cliff, don't play with me because I'm going to block you. Don't be starting no trouble with me. How you gonna start trouble? First of all, I only got 374 subscribers. Who's gonna beef with me and for what? Exactly. Let's discuss the drama not created. That's because Cliff wanna be out here just for what? I don't know. What did I do? Cut it out. So mean. Oh my gosh. So the Cliff says, Lorenzo look at baby girl growing up with this review. Let me find out she got off that Mika bandwagon. Stop cursing, Chloe. It doesn't seem right hearing you curse. First of all, I wasn't really never on Mika's bandwagon. I just understood why she was always mad because Michael was always lying. It made perfect sense. I'm not want something, you be looking me out though, okay? You be hitting me with all the Instagram people and everything, but you can't be out here trying to start beef with me, with people for fun. That's not nice. So this is my thing. I don't know, you probably didn't watch the live when we talked about it last time. So we talked about them being recruited, and my take on being recruited is, just because someone comes up to you, okay, being recruited is basically someone coming up to you and say, hey, we're doing an experiment of Married at First Sight. I wonder, would you like to be a part of it, where you marry a complete stranger and you might find love out of it? Are you willing to that concept? And they go, sure, I'm willing to that concept. Does not mean, that's being recruited. But that doesn't mean that you're not really all in for the process. That just means that you was recruited. That they actually went up to you and asked you, did you want that opportunity? That's like, basically a lot of reality TV shows and stuff like that, people are recruited. They go to find these people and they say, hey, would you like to be on this show, blah, 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 blah. So I don't think it was anything wrong with them being recruited. The problem is that they didn't actually want the process for what it was. Yeah, she started talking too much. Yeah, I don't think it's anything wrong with being recruited though. I think it's nothing wrong with that, but honestly, they just need to do a better way of making sure that they really are interested in the project. Austin was recruited too? Yeah, because like if I wasn't married and somebody came to me and said, hey, we're doing a show called Married at First Sight, would you like to be on this show, blah, 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 da, 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 and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I want to get married. Yeah, I want to find love. Yeah, I want to do that. Like, why not? I don't see nothing wrong with that. It's just the way that some of them handled it was like, not it. Just not it. Yes, he was like, so why did you say yes? And she was like, I wanted to give it some more time. And he was like, 2 weeks? I was like, get her, Derek, get her. Somebody asking all the right questions because ain't nobody else. I'd rather them not be recruited either, but I don't know. That's their process. Yeah, I know. But that's why we discussed it again. I don't think it's anything really wrong with being recruited. I just think it's all about, if their intention is really what it's supposed to be.
Chicken wings is bagging like that. Something season.
Taylor was a last minute. Y'all know I don't like Taylor. Oh yeah, because Taylor was trying to be on Paradise Island. Something like that. Taylor was trying to be on reality TV show. She had a different type of recruitment. What chicken wings I got over there? You so nosy. He probably back to eat his chicken wings because he just came in and asked my daughter, is her chicken wings banging? Who, me? I laugh like Brandon? How Brandon laugh? I don't know. That could be true too. Maybe. Maybe a lot of people of color don't apply, so they have to recruit some. Slightly. I gotta go listen to his laugh there, because I don't know what laugh. I can't even remember the last time I heard Brandon laugh to know whether or not I laugh like him. Absolutely. As long as I was like, absolutely. Oh, because he always saying absolutely. Milan, turn your TV down. My daughter she just woke up from her nap and she got the TV on blast. Okay, cool. As long as my laugh is better, I'm fine with that. talks like Joe Buttons. I think I would like a Medicaid branded. You think you would like a Medicaid branded? What? What? Y'all are a piece of work. Oh, God. As long as he don't have no alcohol, because the alcohol is not it, y'all. Oh, God. So Rita says, I disagree with you about Mika. I would have done a personal background check on my husband too, making sure I'm not married to a liar. So my thing is, I feel like at that point, Mika already knew he was lying. It was no need to do a background check. That was just my opinion. Like, that was just my opinion. I don't feel like I felt like it was pointless. Like, we know this man been lying. We know he lied to you, girl. You know he lied to you. If you're not going to leave, doing all that research ain't going to make it better. You like Panda McBrady? Get out of here. Y'all funny. Y'all are funny. All right, so I'm going to tell y'all where we left off because we're going to pick up again tomorrow. I got something I need to go do. And no, it's not eat. But I want to do that too. But I want to come back tomorrow and pick up where we left off. Where did we leave off? All right, we left off on Cliff, Mika is horrible comment. So we're going to come back tomorrow on Cliff, Mika is horrible comment. We got around maybe a good more 5 more minutes. So let's just talk. What y'all want to talk about? What points y'all want to hit on before I go? And then we'll pick up tomorrow where we left off on these comments. At 6:30, same time, we'll be back. You kind of remind us of Kiki's shirt in a good way. You are pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. In a good way, though. Was that shady? Mika said she invested. Exactly. When she called all those daggone yoga schools. Y'all, she was doing too. I think it was just funny. Oh, that's my daughter. I know who Kiara Sher is. That's Karen Clark Sher's daughter. I love me some Karen Clark. That girl, that lady, sorry, can sing like no other, okay? Milan, turn your TV down a little bit, baby. That's my daughter's TV, y'all. She came in her room and she turned on her TV, but she act like she can't hear everything. I be so loud. She said she called all the yoga studios. She said she did. That's why I was like, why? You knew he was already cheating. I mean, not cheating, y'all. Look at me making up lies. I didn't say that. He wasn't cheating. He was lying. We knew he was already lying. Why did you go call all them schools? When they said they didn't know him, they didn't know him, girl. Exactly. I'm trying to figure out why too. Like, what was the purpose? Y'all, I done almost started a rumor that Michael was out here cheating. I gotta do better. Exactly. That's exactly the same thing I said. The way he acted, I'm not going to say was right. But I absolutely understood why he acted that way. Like, he just handled it wrong. I understand why. He just handled it wrong. Mika was lying. Exactly. She wasn't going to do nothing but bash him anyway and make him feel more uncomfortable about lying. Mika was definitely lying about calling all the school. She ain't called. She just wanted to put on. Mika was up for the reunion, okay? They need to put her on one of them messy female reality shows where it makes sense. Because this not the reality show for her. This didn't make sense for her. She wants some drama, put her on some Housewives, but she not bougie enough for the Housewives, okay? Lil Wayne's first wife, Toya. Yeah, I can see that one. You said her bad wig. Yes, her wig. That wig is bad. Sorry, that was random. It's okay. It's okay. Mika. Y'all funny. Taylor wig. I can't deal with that girl wig, y'all know. And the fact that she be working my nerves just be making it worse. You know ain't nobody like Mika wig. She just could have did better with the part. But that's the part. That's the part though. That wig of many colors. It wasn't even really the color. It was just the way it was positioned. The one at the basketball court was the worst though. Her makeup was horrible. Mika's makeup was horrible. y'all worse than me. You just want to wash her face. Ain't nothing wrong with makeup when it's done right. Oh, wash her face. Y'all are funny. I am not with y'all. Mika's natural hair. Yes, that's why I don't know why she didn't do her little twist styles. I was so upset with that whole hairstyle she had. Like, why you gonna put that wig on when your hair looks so pretty like this? Taylor was trying to make that wig seem like it was her hair. I don't know why. No one knew. Everyone knew that was not her hair. Please. Yes, her natural hair looks so... When I tell you... That was a look for her. The makeup was a look for her. The hair was a look for her. She disappointed at the reunion. She came into decision day like, oh, you gonna miss me, okay? That's the attitude she had. At the reunion, she came in there like, it's whatever. She didn't wear it because Michael like, y'all petty. Wait. So you feel like she didn't wear it because Michael likes natural hair? She wanted to hurt him now. Yo, I'm not dealing with y'all. I was like, Mika, why you don't look like the... Yes, like that ponytail from the wet and slick back, y'all. She did it. She got it right one time. Taylor's wig like my old school mom's mop from back in the day. What? Y'all are crazy. I can't. Why y'all just turn this into a roast session? What's wrong? I said, what y'all want to talk about? What point y'all want to hear? Taylor's wig is a mess, okay? Mika need to wash her whole face. Y'all are the worst. She could have did way better with her wig game. All these beautiful wigs out here, she kept that same one for the whole 8 weeks. And then had it at the reunion 5 months later. Ain't nobody got the energy. Nobody got the energy. You got the units? You should... I don't think she wants them though. That's the thing. I don't think she really wants them. I think she's satisfied with the one she got. I think she's satisfied with the one she got. Shanice wigs be together when she put them on. Yo. Would you go on the show if you were singing? I would. But that's because I love love. Like, I am a real girly girl. Like, I love love, I love romance, like I love all that stuff. I definitely would. And I would be like one of those girls that'd be like, I just want him to love me. That's all I want is him to love me. Yeah, I would definitely go. I always say I would. Yeah, right? Love is so beautiful. She remind me as the cussy clown. Y'all are the worst. I was disappointed. She is a really pretty girl, but her wig took away. She's a pretty girl. Her wig took away from it. Her personality took away from it. And her nails took away from it. All three. Y'all not going to sit here and act like y'all didn't see them close up of her nails. The nails was nasty, okay? She was missing like 4. One was almost hanging off by a thread, and we was not in quarantine, so there was no excuse. Yeah, ain't nobody got time. A mess. But yeah, you guys. Okay, look, we left off on Cliff's Mika's horrible comment, and we are going to pick back up tomorrow at 6:30, same time. I really hope all you guys show up tomorrow. I had a blast. After that harsh reunion, I'm glad I got to laugh with y'all. I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, all that good stuff. And go check out my hair vlog video, y'all. I showed y'all my natural hair and everything, okay? Peace.